There we go. Okay. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Namak, and thank you so much for joining me tonight on this lovely Wednesday evening. It's getting hot in Texas, by the way. Oh. And no, I still cannot turn the AC on. My mom has always been one of those people who doesn't turn the AC on until it gets very, very hot. Usually 92, 93 degrees right now. I think right now it's only about 88 or something. Hey Ben, how are you? You're the first one today. Early bird. Good to see you, buddy. No horror game tonight. I'm just gonna do a game that I think a lot of people have asked me to do. Hey Untamed, how are you doing? How's it going? Happy Wednesday, by the way, guys. Tonight we're just gonna do a simulation game. Supermarket Simulator. Saw it on sale. I got it, and I see a lot of people played it, so I hope it's a good game. I heard good things about it. Hey Ketchup, how are you? You just finished the Fallout show? I see. Well, hopefully it was good. Hey Mr. Gatorade, how are you? Good to see you guys. And guys, on YouTube, your comments should be popping up hopefully in a bit. You're going camping soon? Where? As long as you don't take me, it's all good. I have a very, very bad memories when it comes to camping. One is due to Boy Scouts, and the other one is due to the military. Neither were good experiences, and to this day, even when my friends one of my friends got married for the bachelor party, he wanted us to go camping. I actually denied it, and I said, "There's no way you can get me to go camping. Period. Unless you're gonna pay me like a large sum of money, then I'll think about it. But there's no way I would ever go camping again. I just hate it that much." That's so kind of you, Untamed. One is due to Boy Scout. Might as well just tell the story right now, because since you guys are here early. The first time I went camping, it was actually in Boy Scout, and what happened was that there was I'm not gonna tell you the name of the camp because I don't want to dox myself. What happens was that I actually held in my God darn it, this is just such a bad story to tell, but it's pretty funny. But Emma Lake camping, that sounds like a good place. But where I camped during Boy Scout was that I didn't know what I was doing, and my little troop, whatever the hell it was called, I remember I was not the leader, of course, and I obviously did not know what to do when it comes to camping, so I let most of the other people do the regular work. But I still had to set up my own stuff, and what happened was that unfortunately we set up in an area where it's full of rocks and leaves, and very, very close to a public bathroom, or rather an outside bathroom. So unfortunately, I think the outside bathroom it basically what is that word I'm looking for? Backed up. So the smell was rather unbearable. We already set up camp there, so we were stuck there. And because I did not during that time, I had a very big phobia when it comes to public restroom, because I just moved from China. I don't like using public bathrooms. I always held my crap in, literally. So when we were there for about, I think, 4 or 5 days, maybe a week, no less than 5 days, I'd say. And what happened was that I actually held in my crap for almost 2 days, and I stopped eating because I had that big of a phobia when it comes to to public restrooms. It wasn't until I think the second or third day that I realized I can actually go into the facilities where the swimming pools are, that I can use that bathroom, and it's only because I couldn't keep it in any longer. I remember it was probably the most painful stomach or kidney pain that I've ever had, just because how much phobia. Now I was not going to use the public bathroom in my camp because there was literally crap on the floor with water coming out of it. I was not going to do that. So yeah, that and also I did not really know where to shower, so I basically took up the swimming class just so that I can actually shower. You haven't ate for 2 days? Well, geez, you better eat something, Untamed. Moses, thanks for the sub, buddy. And by the way, guys, it's just dig a hole. I thought about that, but the thing is, I didn't have a shovel. where we were camped. Rashida, thanks for the sub. Where we camped, it was filled with branches and rocks and a lot of leaves. And so I didn't, I couldn't dig a hole. I thought about it. Thanks for the sub, Kai. I try. If I had a shovel, I would have done it. But at the same time, I just, it was so bad that it was so miserable for me during that entire 3 days that after that camping trip, I basically told my mom's like, I'm not doing this anymore. You're gonna have to force me to go to do these camping trips with the scouts. And I only lasted for maybe about a month in the scouts, unfortunately. Another thing about it might have been fun with friends, but obviously I didn't speak English and I didn't know too many of my scout members. And also, don't even get me started on Fort Leonard Wood, because we actually camped out during a blizzard. We were supposed to stay there for a week, but it actually got shorter because a literal blizzard came in and says it was too dangerous for us to stay out there. So we actually had to cut the trip short. But during those 5 miserable days when I was in the military training, man, it was, I think I was like in a zone of unconsciousness and consciousness, because I was literally half asleep and just trying to be like, just kill me right now. It was so cold, but one of the things you got to know about the Army military gear is that those things does not keep you warm. It keeps you alive. That's what it's meant to do. So after these scenarios with camping, I promised myself that I would never go camping ever again, unless it's an absolute emergency, which I don't see why it would be an emergency to go camping. Where you live, you got in a blizzard in the summer. Where the hell do you live then, if you don't mind me asking? Australia or something? Because usually Australia is where here during the winter when it's cold. Australia over there is super hot. So I'm assuming it's like during the summertime it's cold over there. If it's in Australia, right? The MREs were good. Hell no. We call them MREs. Basically stands for meals ready to eat. Sometimes we call them Mr. E's. Michigan. Oh, geez, I was way off. Well, maybe you're on the lake. That's why. You guys over there do have weird weather. Mr. E's was not good for me. But trust me, when the best seasoning when it comes to food is that when you're hungry, you'd eat anything. I remember being borderline on starvation during that 25-mile hike in the military. It's something that you have to do if you want to get past basic training. And by the time we got back to base, I was literally like shivering like this, not from cold, but from like literal hunger. And I remember my meal, it was already cold. I had like canned corn, canned beans, I believe, stale ass bread. We couldn't go to the cafeteria and eat hot food because, well, the cafeterias were closed. We came back at like, I don't know, 8, 9 o'clock, right when we were about to go to sleep. It was like a 12-hour march or something. Oh, God. It was so miserable. I just couldn't stand it. Yeah, your weather does whatever once. I'm in Texas, so we have very weird weather as well. Albeit, I'm sure Michigan has weird weather. I don't think we ever had winter during the summer, though. That's kind of weird. Maybe extended winter or extended summer, then maybe. MREs is better than the school food. That's awful. I'm sorry about that. Jeez. You might as well just make your own food then. You might as well just make your own peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Bring some bananas and apples and some fruit juice and some leftover from last night's casserole or something. You might as well do that. So the best seasoning it might as well be hunger. I still remember that was probably the best. I shoveled those corn down my throat like they were the last thing I will ever eat, and I immediately went to bed, brushed my teeth in like 1 minute or 30 seconds, went to bed, didn't even change into my sleeping gear, just went to bed, had my boots on, I slept for like 3 to 4 hours, and then woke up with my feet all sore. Oh, God. Too lazy to bring a lunchbox. Come on, man. My parents always brought lunchbox for me, just because the cafeteria food has always been kind of disgusting. Or rather, they did say that it's because it's expensive. Usually, back in my days, you needed about $3 to $5. I can't imagine what what kids are paying right now for lunch, though. I admittedly, if I go back, like I remember that in our food cafeteria, the food was decent. It's just kind of normal. I would assume it's about the same as I had in the military, you know, canned corns and frozen pizzas, whatever. And then they have like Michelle Obama made it free. Oh yeah, I heard about that. She tried to go all healthy or something. But last I heard, people didn't really like her food, did they? It was like vegetables and stuff, and I probably wouldn't eat it either. What was I gonna say? Our cafeteria food was like normal, decent. Sometimes it's okay, sometimes it's just bad. But if you want the good stuff, the popcorn chicken, the better pizza, the wings or whatever, those were like, they put it near the end where the cash register is. So by the time you get your food and you smell that, it's very clever marketing. You're just like, oh man, my food right here, frozen pizza or disgusting spaghetti or whatever, looks like crap, tastes like crap, smells like crap, and you got this whiff of really nice pizza or popcorn chicken. Popcorn chicken always gets me. And and then of course you got the brownies, like the Nutter Bar or the drumstick ice cream, and then with the Gatorade and stuff. And by the time you get there, you kind of like spend an extra $5 on those things, and boom, you pretty much spend $10 per day. So about 5 days a week, you're about $50, so about $200 for lunch every single month, I would say. So 4 weeks, right? Yeah, they really know how to make money off kids, you know. School lunch is free and it's better than it used to be. Is that right? Huh, interesting. Well, it depends on what school you went to. I know private school, they actually made it a little bit better. But for public schools that I went to, I just went to a regular public school. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't terrible. If you're comparing to the lunches I had in China, there's a reason I never stayed for lunch. My parents never let me to stay there for lunch. I always go back home because I was literally within walking distance. Like, I could walk from the school to my house in about 3 minutes, and just went back, and my grandma would be cooking something to eat. The food that I remember in the cafeteria was like something that you get at maybe prison. College buffets are the best. Disagree. It depends on where you are. I went to Purdue, and I also went to UT Austin. I went to visit some of my college friends as well. Stanford, let's see, University of Miami as well. Some of them are better than the other, but the ones that I went to, Purdue, UT Austin, A&M, they were just average at best. Can I play a Lego game? What do you mean Lego game? You mean Lego Fortnite? I could maybe one of these days, but right now for streaming, I'd rather just do these simulations, and eventually maybe I will just maybe I'll give Fortnite another try. Maybe a little bit more games that maybe requires a little bit more interaction with you guys. But right now, I'm just busy right now doing the real estate part. I actually got a client today, and she's looking for a penthouse for her boss. So we're going to look at like $10,000, $12,000 penthouses, beautiful views, blah blah blah. Haven't met them yet, but you know how it is. You go to public school near your house. It used to be within walking distance. Well, I've been walking to school since I was little, so it's nothing new for me. I mean, I walked home to school since preschool to all the way to high school. Well, until like 10th and until I could drive. But other than that, I mean, I've always been walking. GeoGuessr? I'm not sure what that is. Lego video game? You mean like Lego Harry Potter, Lego Star Wars? I could give it a try. Those looks pretty simple. Hey Armin, how are you? Good to see you again. It's been a while, huh? Remember something really funny during a school camping trip? The bus arrived, dude one hurries and goes to the bathroom, and the crap already in it took a dump. That's exactly how I felt during when I was camping in during Boy Scouts. We were on the far side of the lake, and the facility was on the other side. So I remember that night when I just could not hold it anymore. I think it was like 3 days. Imagine holding your crap in for 3 days, guys. Not fun. Now I did take a piss, and I tried not to eat too much. So don't expect like, hey, you have 3 meals a day and then you held it in for 3 days. No, it didn't work that way. I probably ate like once a day, just to avoid it. So I remember that night. It was at nighttime that I had to like. I was like, no, I'm gonna crap my pants. I'm not gonna crap in the woods. I literally had to like stumble because I was almost on the verge of crapping my own pants. I didn't have any extra pants, by the way, and so I remember like limping my way with crap in my bowel, ready to explode. Limp all the way to across the lake, around the lake, to the facility where everyone was gone, and thank God I let out the bathroom was not locked, and I let out the biggest deuce ever. Oh God, I still remember that night. Yeah, there's another reason why I would not do camping ever again. You know, Star Wars, Harry Potter, yeah, Lego Batman as well. I might, if they're on sale, I will. I think they're just very simple third-person action games, right? It sounds pretty simple. Dude 2 comes out of the toilet, the next person comes in, dude 3, and goes, yo, dude, what's wrong with you? Dude, I can explain, won't flush. Everyone comes to see massive dump dude took. Oh, we all love our crap jokes, right? The night before a cross-country race, you had eaten a lot of spicy food. On the day of the 5K, it was very cold, rainy, moldy. Felt bad, huh? One of my favorite foods of all time, I told you guys about curry, right? I do Thai curry, but my favorite curry of all time is rendang. It's Indonesian. It's, if you guys know Gordon Ramsay, famous chef, obviously, he also loves rendang, and he's brilliant for actually, you know, kudos to him when he makes his fried rice, he puts some rendang paste in there. Kudos to him. But the thing with rendang is that it's actually quite spicy. I bought the paste here, and man, every time I eat it, even though it's good, it's really good with eggs. So you make some, you know, Sunday day up scrambled eggs, put a little bit of rendang sauce in there. Oh, so delicious, so delicious. But I have to be careful with it because it kind of flares up. So if you eat something like if I eat too much of the spicy food, so for example, my metabolism, right? If I eat like burgers and pizzas every single day, I get puffy and I get a lot of acne. This is the same thing. This is why I stick to like cleaner food. So rendang, as delicious as it is, I only eat it maybe once or twice a month, even though I love it. I tried Indian food, or curry, excuse me. There's too many to try, to be honest with you. I think some of them might be a little bit too powerful. Hey Humvee, how are you? Good to see you, man. Friend Grayson said Batman 3 is very serious and gore heavy game. Really? Lego Batman 3 is very serious and gore heavy? How do you make a Lego game gore heavy? You mean they spout out Lego blood? It's probably as gory as what is it? Minecraft, probably. That's what I thought, huh? That's what I thought, Untamed. Anyways, yeah. My mom, by the way, guys, is actually out of town. I drove her to the airport around like 6 o'clock in the morning, so I'm a little bit tired. Been up since this morning at that time, and then doing a bunch of videos and calls for real estate. So this is why I was like, you know what, tonight I'm just gonna relax, doing some little bit of retail work of all things. And I still gotta walk my dogs and work out later. So this is why I say, you know what, a simulation game might be good, and just hang out with you guys. Hell, if the game just turns out, I've already been talking for 19 minutes, 20 minutes about to be. If that's the case, that might as well just be the stream. just me chatting. Where did my mom go? Canada. She's in Toronto right now. She's going camping. She's gonna go see Niagara Falls for the first time. You got a few games you need to get rid of. Would you like them? Sure. I'm not sure if you're mailing it to me or something, but not sure how it works though. But don't worry about it. If you guys have a game that you want me to play, I'm writing it down, and I'm gonna put it in my on my wish list on Steam. And then, you know, when it comes on for sale, then I will buy it. Oh, and right now I'm really enjoying making video content. Is that right, Humvee? As much as I would love it, I love I know you're doing it out of the kindness of your heart. I mean, I would take it. It's just that I don't know how to do these giving away codes and all that stuff. The only thing that I had experiences was actually one of my moderators, Koki. He gifted me what is it called? Poppy Playtime Chapter 2, I believe. And that's because he looked me up and then sent it to me without me doing anything. So I don't want to mess things up by, you know, accidentally docking myself or doxing you. Even though I would definitely accept your offer. So again, don't worry about it, Humvee. Don't worry about it. That sounds a little bit of too much trouble. Anyways, guys, I kept y'all waiting. We're just gonna keep talking. Tonight's game is just gonna be just chatting, as while I am doing some simulations about a supermarket. So let's go. All right. I actually saw Queso playing this, and he really likes it. But then again, he is Queso. Managing a supermarket is probably his favorite thing in the world. Looks good. I can't. This is an early access game. I didn't even know that. Huh. All right. Welcome to Supermarket Simulator. You'll start with a small store and grow to an awesome supermarket. You know it. We're gonna challenge Amazon and HEB and all that stuff. Don't forget to set prices with a profit to avoid bankruptcy. Well, shit. Crabs of Games. I've already actually have that on Steam. All right, order goods using your computer. All right, what do we do? This is our store, guys. This is our store. How are you? Get in here. Get in my store. Oh, jeez. Come into my store, man. We're gonna call this store the Supermarket. This has got to be in Brooklyn. This has got to be in Brooklyn. What are we selling here? I know. How are we gonna turn our store into an amazing store? I mean, maybe Untamed. This is how I get people into my restaurant in the beginning. I had literally had to go onto the street and wave and say, "Hey, there's my restaurant right here. It's new. Please come in." Yes, I did get honked. All right, let's start ordering. What can we get? Bread, cereal, oil, pasta, sugar, and flour. BS. Management. Product license. Oh, speaking of license, I hate all this. Oh, I remember this. Guys, to open up your own store. Now, I wasn't in a restaurant. There's so many loopholes that you need to do. Like, you need to get inspections and license and permits. You basically at the mercy of the city. I'm definitely gonna take a loan. Oh, maybe that's not a good idea. Long term. Yeah, we're gonna take a loan. Just see how it is. Why not? We're gonna purchase this. What? Alright. Alright, start ordering items, my man. Storage. Coming soon. Hiring. I'm by myself, man. I don't need anyone. We're gonna unlock the AIs, I believe. Alright. Market. Which one of these can I earn the most money? Flour, sugar, everyone. Pasta, cereal, oil. Everyone needs oil. Everyone needs oil, I think. Because you need oil to cook. It's in America, so everyone eats cereal, right? Pasta. This is Brooklyn, so we need pasta. I'll take that. And some sugar, because we need to feed a bunch of fatzos, probably. Alright, let's go. What do I do now? Order goods using your computer. I did that. What do I do now? Where's my goodies? So what you're trying to say, if I start a business, run to the street, wave my... Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much, yeah. It's called, what do you call? We also had to like stand. Also had to stand out in the parking lot. Why is this? What's with this? My mouse. There's nothing wrong with my mouse. We also had to stay in the street and sometimes in the parking lot handing out flyers. And trust me, it's not fun to get yourself. It's not fun. Let me tell you. To people just go like this. No, I don't want it. Bye bye. Maybe 1 out of 10 or 15 people will accept your flyer, pamphlets. I did. Did I not do that? Oh, jeez. How the hell did it? 5. Why is cereal $35? Well, it is inflation time, so maybe that makes sense. All right, let's go. Give me my stuff. Oh, great. Amazon. Just throwing it out here, huh? All right. Drop G. Here. Ooh. All right, coming in. Everyone, come in. Maybe if I put this on the road. Drop. Maybe if I put this on the road, then people will have to stop by and check me out. Nope. Trust me, running a business is hard. The main reason I think my restaurant failed is just because of the lack of marketing. I don't understand marketing, social media and all that stuff, and so I don't think people have had any issues with my food, but they really don't know how to find me. So again, this is why I kind of regret not doing streaming or social media when I still have my restaurant. But you know what? Hindsight is 2020. Because I only started streaming when I was during the last month when my restaurant is still alive. Imagine it, guys. You guys can watch me play games and actually see my restaurant. Wouldn't that be something? So if you guys actually live in my city, you guys can come in and bother me and harass me. Not only will you actually see me play games, but you'll also be able to see me, excuse me. But you'll also be able to get, come in and order my food. And if I ever do get the money back, I will be opening up another restaurant. I know, it's crazy. But it is what it is. I'm a crazy man, they said. So if ever this YouTube thing becomes successful, I will be... Oh, maybe I should put it in here. Ah, jeez. Throw empty boxes in there. Why? Darn it. Maybe I can become the first streamer that actually has his own store that you can visit and actually have me cook food for y'all. I mean, I'm sure plenty of you guys, see streamers play games, but I've never seen a streamer ever having their own restaurant. All right, what's the price? What's the price? Set the price of the product. All right, average cost me. I need more. I need about $5.99. $6.99. $6.99. No, let's go with $9.99. I need this. This. Orange juice, average price, or excuse me, oil. Let's go with $3. Hey, W, welcome. Should play a game your viewers can join. I thought about that. I was thinking like maybe one of these days I will do whatchamacallit, Fall Guys. So you guys can join. If Buckshot Roulette ever gets released if Buckshot Roulette ever... Hey, miss, what can I get for you? How are you today? Welcome to Supermarket. Yeah, it's still with me. Oil? You want cereal as well, right? It's too expensive for me. My ass. You're just a poor lady. Anyways, thank you so much. How do I check you out? Close. Scan. Okay. Paying all cash. I like that. If you pay cash, you don't have to exactly close checkout. Okay. Money, please. Total insufficient change. $7. Oh, I gotta do this? Oh, man. Alright. Thank you. Alright, maybe I should change the price of the cereal. $9.99. Alright, maybe that is a little too $7.99. How about that? $7. What can I get for you, sir? Alright, oil. Thank you. Credit card, American Express. We do not accept that here. Incorrect payment. What? $6. Alright, thank you. But yes, guys, as you guys say, what is it? Giving change is $1. Marketing is super expensive, and trust me, a lot of these marketing companies like Uber or Yelp, they are basically the cartel of the restaurant industry. You might not understand that, but let me tell you why. Close checkout. Perform checkout. Okay. Close checkout. No. I was gonna say. Basically, if you do not have marketing, people do not know where your restaurant is. All right, you're a good man. Bought some cereal. What do you want? Change is 1 cent. There you go, buddy. Piss off. Have a good day. Oil. There you go. Cash. I like you guys. Change is $1. Now go away. Hello, miss. Oh, you're a big shopper. I like that. American Express. Bummer. $7.99. I am $7.99. Oh, $13.99. My bad. $13.99. Thank you. Cereal is too expensive, my ass. You look like you work on Wall Street, dude. What? Pain. You only bought oil? You suck. Alright, what do you want? $3.99 or $3? How about a tip, sir? Are you gonna tip me? No? Alright. You have a good day, sir. Not. 25 checkout. Marketing is a lot, trust me. It's not... Unless you actually know how to do it yourself. So I also knew that some people told me to pay these food influencers, food reviewers on TikTok or Yelp or whatever. They come to a store, they either eat for free or you pay them a certain amount of money. They write a blog or post them on their social media. And that's how it rolls. Sometimes you just feel like even if your food is good, it doesn't really matter. Change 401. Okay. There you go. Your food is because unless someone knows where your store is located, they're not gonna come. People, when it comes to food, are quite judgmental. Are you guys twins? All right, $13.99. Whoops! I almost charged $1,300. Thank you. What can I get for you, sir? All right, another credit card. $10.99. Can I use this? Yeah, I can use this. Perfect. Keypad is much better. Imagine if I can. This has multiplayer. Thank you. What do you want? $4. There you go. I'm just a natural at this kind of game. I mean, technically, I never worked in retail, but I've scanned plenty of credit cards before. Retail is actually much easier, though, I think, because you just stock and then restock, where I actually have to cook stuff as they come in fresh, though. Oh, by the way, guys, my video is actually doing quite well, especially the one where I'm playing some kind of dating simulation. So I think I'm going to be venturing more into that genre now. All right, $7.99 is good. $3.99. I want to increase it by a little bit more. I want a little bit extra cash. You guys can do it, right? And yeah, it's unfortunate I have impeccable timing because I opened my restaurant around the October of 2019. So yeah, hell of a timing, isn't it? I went through all 3 years of COVID, of all things. But I did get through it, believe it or not. $3.50. You can take your money back. Okay. Oh. We'll give it to him. Approve. Whatever. Doesn't matter. I'm a good guy. You can keep your change. You tell your friends that you like me. Change is $4. What I do sometimes is just like forget the change, or giving them an extra piece of chicken or meat, or give them a drink. People will write good reviews about me. That's how I did it. The regular way. 3, 4, 5. Okay, good. Hey, Master Gugai, how's it going? It's going well. I'm a master at this kind of game. Reminds me of the good old days. Even though I never worked retail in my life, I did work in a restaurant, so this is like second nature to me. But this is much easier. Cereal is too expensive, my ass, lady. Have you seen the price of a Big Mac today? Come on, you can do better than that. All right, 10. Oops. All right, cereal. All right, everyone pays with credit cards. By the way, if you pay with credit cards, yeah, you do have to. People pay with Square, so I use Square, so they take a pretty hefty cut. The margin of profit for a lot of restaurants is quite low. Where are my lights? Do I not have lights or something? This is creepy. There we go. I was gonna say. When you get in time, check out Strategic Management by A. Thompson. All right, one sec. Strategic Management. Dude, I love management games. One of my viewers, what is his name, Shrady, told me that when I was playing Five Nights at Freddy, and the making the food or the drinks game, $16. What are you giving me, my man? He told me that the food making, especially the drinks, is going to be the most frustrating part. But I find that one to be extremely fun. I do not know why. So if you guys ever want to join me via games, I think, yeah, I might just turn into that instead of just another horror game. Maybe we'll do that for community night, like, I don't know, Friday or a Saturday when everyone's mostly free. You always left 50? Depends. You shouldn't use me as an example, Humvee, because unlike a lot of restaurants, my restaurant is not exactly normal. It's actually run by just me, one person. And I can tell you right now, most restaurants are not run by one person. I literally do the welcoming and checking out, so it was not very efficient. And 10, 5. So as I was saying, if you're talking about how much cash, if it's like during COVID, then I usually leave about $20. Most people pay with credit cards anyway, but usually if I open up the cash register, like at least 10 ones and then 2 5s, and that's pretty much it. If it's 10 or 20, I usually take it home. Some people try to pay me with 100, but I usually reject it because I don't have enough change for it. And then there's also scams, by the way. I know one of my neighbor is actually a donut shop owner, and he got scammed a couple of times. Fake bills, so it's like, I'll give you a 20 or a 50, and then you give me back so and so much. But yeah, well, I've never got scammed, so thank God for that. This is actually quite relaxing. I like this game a lot. I really, really do. The only thing that's weird is the tilting of my mouse, which I don't understand why it's tilting. Alright, we need to order some stuff. Market. Oil. Bread. Cereal is a good sale. We need 150. Okay, sugar. We need some sugar. Purchase after 9. Okay, fine. I'm still getting used to this game, guys, so forgive me. Perform checkout, 24. Well, it's already 9, so do we... enter to finish the day. Did I do good? Not really. I lost $73. Shit. Thanks, Untamed, but I would probably reject it. One of my so I didn't know how to do marketing, and one of the things I did was like people try to, hey, this cost I don't know $10, $9.99. So they tip me at like around $11 or $12 or something like that. So, but instead I told them like, you know what, you can keep your money. Just give me a detailed feedback. And what happened was the more electrical devices, the more expensive the bill. Okay, I did not. I should turn the lights off. Okay, turn this off. And what happened was I tell people that instead of giving me a tip, just come back or write a review about me. So by the time my restaurant, after 3 years, I had about like 130 positive reviews or something. I ended up with a 4.6, 4.7 star on Google. And for a period of time, I was actually the highest rated restaurant in that little town. So, yeah, I know tips. I know tips. I know that because I'm the only one there. I'm the only one tips. Of course, they're tipping me. I don't have any other workers. We're gonna have to add these. Heck. Did you see use stuff like Uber Eats? I did not because Uber Eats, believe it or not, is actually very, very expensive. And like I said, Uber Eats, what is it, DoorDash? To me, they're kind of like the cartel of the restaurant business. You have to live with them, but I decided not to. When then they call you relentlessly, like, hey, do you want to be on our so and so? There's a monthly fee, there's a delivery fee, and by the time, say you make about, say you charge a customer $10, right? And let's say the minus food costs and all that stuff, you make about, I don't know, $8 or $7. But then you got bills like electricity and taxes, supplies, everything. And so I think Uber Eats and those guys, they take about 30% of the so immediately you basically only make instead of making $7, you basically make $4. And then there's the monthly subscription fee you have to pay them. I just didn't want to. I felt really trapped when I was opening my restaurant because I didn't give in. It wasn't just Uber Eats; it was actually Yelp as well. Because if you're, the more that you pay, the more they will put your restaurant's ad on top of another. So this is why when you go up on Yelp or those places, you're always gonna see like a McDonald's or Burger Kings or in those guys because they pay a ton of money to be at the very, very top of that list. It's not just about review, guys. They literally can, they can literally, shadow you if you don't do what they want. They're more or less a necessary evil. And trust me, sometimes you get here. There's also the instances where, say, if you guys order food, right? Say if you own the restaurant and you made a good burger and it's good, some guy comes in and then they take the burger, deliver it to someone else, and then for some reason the driver was late or kind of spilled the food or whatever. The customer gets it. He's not happy. He wants his money back. Uber and those guys, they will refund them. So you lost money on that. And then some I'm sure you guys can find this out online, but some people do use that to their advantage and just basically just use it for free food, or sometimes just trolling. So this is another reason why I try to stay away from Uber Eats and online order. Thank you. 50 something change, 56, 6. There you go. All right, good job, guys. Oh, jeez. Oh, geez, they bought sugar. I forgot. Okay. Insufficient change. Change is $88. What the hell? Okay, it's 80. 1, 2, 3. So yeah, and then there's also a staff as well. You're gonna have to pay staff. Oh man, this is. Oh god, I'm losing money on this. Okay, I need average cost, market price. I need about $6.99 for sugar. All right, you're losing money on those damn sugar. There we go. Thank you. Change. $98. You're paying with $100 bill. Okay. 1, 2. $8. 85 cents. 1, 2, 3. 5. One more dollar. There we go. Respect. Glad you told me to tend to support small businesses only. Thanks. I know. A lot of the small town folks are like that. I lived in a small town. It wasn't until that I came to a bigger city that the competition was much fiercer, and I was not I was actually in a worse location with a higher rent. And unfortunately, that's how my restaurant died. So I was hoping that if I was doing streaming, that maybe I can build up some kind of brand, or maybe I can actually put myself on the internet. That way people can know, like, hey, this guy who owns a restaurant, does his own thing, actually does streams as well. The only thing I'm afraid of if I do that is 50 cents, is some people dox me or something. Alright, purchase license. I'll be right with you, sir. License. Okay, there we go. What do you want? Okay. And then of course small talk with these customers. You ask them how your day is. Hello, how are you? How's the family? Blah blah blah. And sometimes I even have people literally like just eat their food on the counter and just talk with me. As I said, this is why I think I always thought I have a pretty good knack when it comes to just chatting, because I am a good chatter. I can focus on these no problem. No problem. I wish I had this many customers, to be honest. I really do. Alright, 36. 6. There you go. You found almost everything. You can understand why we weren't friends. I see. I mean, that's a terrible thing. That's a terrible thing. Untamed. All I know is Texas and is enough for from you. Is that right? A restaurant, though, trust me, a lot of people ask me why I did restaurants, even though I was doing really well in real estate. I mean, I went from selling, oh, go away, B, come on. That's too expensive for you, my ass. $7.99? That's a bargain in today's economy. Get lost, lady. See, this guy can afford it. He's probably got a real job. Oh, you... Whatever. I think I need a more profit margin for my oil. $3.50. Let's go up to $4. $3.99. This is actually quite a fun game. All right, $7.49. Profit is $5. Profit is $2.50. $5. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. I could do this. As I thought. Everyone needs oil. You need oil to cook, for your facial massage, whatever. Okay. 1 oil. You. Change 601. Go. Purchase a fridge or shelf. You're on. Bank. Pay off early. Ah, I don't have enough money? No. I don't... it's college. It's not like it's college. I can pay it back later. You like listening to people talk? Yeah, that's what I noticed a lot. In fact, some of the kids actually thought of... it was a high school in front of me. But unfortunately, curry is not something that they want to come in and eat. And also because my restaurant is not a sit-down restaurant. And this is one of the things that really caught me off guard, is that if you open a restaurant, like... If you want a place to be able to sit down, you're gonna have to build a bathroom out where people can actually access them, without going through your kitchen. Mine was a pizza shop, so the bathroom was actually in the back. So if they wanted to use use the bathroom, they actually have to, they have to go through my kitchen, which is a hazard. So unfortunately, 90. So that's why the city would not let me do sit downs. They actually had to. It's mainly carry out only. All right, what is this? Cash, 42. Why are y'all giving me all this extra? Whatever. At least I don't have to go to the bank for this. This is such a sus way of buying stuff. The place doesn't even have the lights on. Don't mind the lights. It's the quality of the it's the products that counts, okay? F you, sir. You can't afford it, that's why. Alright, what time is it? It's 9. Alright. We're not gonna turn on and finish the day. Oh, people are still coming in? Even at night? Well, this does not look sus at all, guys. At least I don't have to deal with any shoplifter in this place. Thank you. Alright. Cash. 2, 3. Ah, I'm really enjoying this game. More so than I thought. $750. No, don't have that. Alright, that's it. Finish the day. Enter to finish the day. That should be it. Short change 1. How this found expensive, my ass. That's their problem, not mine. Alright, let's go. We need 1 more oil. Come on. Oil. Oil. Oh, no, we can order more stuff now. We don't need to get oil. $1.50. Eggs. Eggs, $1.99. Ah, it's a little bit on the cheaper side. Tea. Coffee. Everyone needs coffee. Ah, I can charge a lot for this. Yes. Yes. I need coffee. Give me more coffee. Coffee is the best drug. There's a reason I don't drink coffee. Especially from Starbucks. By the way, guys, coffee or drinks makes the highest profit margin, where if you're selling like things like steak and all that stuff, it's not as nearly as profitable. All right, let's open up. Oh man, I ordered way too much cereal. Coffee, give me the coffee. $6.99. Average price. No, I'm gonna charge $15 for this. No, I'm gonna charge. Yeah. Go. Get over it. Coffee's expensive. It's inflation. It's the time during the inflation era. Get over it. 75 cents for milk. When in the world do they live in? I know these are actually pretty reasonable prices. Well, except for maybe this choky pick. But oil is actually pretty getting expensive. Coffee, I do not know. Sugar, if $6.99 for powdered sugar, I'd probably be pissed off. All right. 43. Yeah. I'm gonna have to add this game to my just chatting stream because I love this. I'm actually really, really relaxed. All right, what do you want? Just sugar? Come on, lady. You need more than that. $6.99. Oh, come on. Get some coffee. All right. $18.98. All right, maybe we should lower the price just a tad bit. I can do this. 16. All right, let's go with $15.99. Average cost. Shit. Okay, maybe that is a little bit too much. All right, how about... No. $14.99. Okay, $14.99 it is. So just trial and error, guys. Trial and error. $13.98. There you go. Buy some bloody coffee, please. You guys want coffee, right? Thank you. $19.97. When you sold, was it Fallon or cans? Cans. If you want fountain drinks, trust me. Speaking, good question, Humvee. If you want those fountain drinks, right? It's two companies, Coca-Cola or Pepsi, and you have to sign a contract with them. So I did not want to do that. So if you want like Pepsi, I think it's like with Mountain Dew and Dr. Pepper. Oh. And then with Coca-Cola, you got like Sprite and all the other stuff. I can't remember the drinks because I didn't use them. But you sign a contract with those companies, and they'll send you the fountain drinks, and they are a pain in the ass to clean. Now, if you can certainly buy your own fountain drink, but they cost like thousands of dollars. It's all about licensing, guys. Maybe you guys are starting to get it now when I tell you about this, is that these companies make coffee too expensive, my ass. Buy some bloody coffee. $13.99. Fine. But this is how City makes their money. Is that you have to get this, you have to get the permit that, and then you got the inspection here and there. That's how they make their money or justify their payroll. And a lot of these, and this is just my opinion, but there's a reason, like this might be controversial to you guys. I'm not sure how you guys feel about it. But a lot of big companies, you guys might think that their biggest obstacle would be taxes. It's not. Taxes can always be avoided. All right, we need more oil. Because you got, they can always write those off. But what the big companies don't want, I'll be right with you, sir, is competition. This is why when a small business starts like me, there we go, finally some coffee. Thank you for buying a coffee. They try to give you they try to make it as expensive and tiring as possible. It took me 6 months to open my restaurant, actually. And that's because of the back and forth I had to do with this city. And it drove me absolutely crazy. And when you open up, say, a Chipotle or something like that, they will always have the front row seats because they have lawyers, they have these accountants that are already taken for. And the city prefer them because, well, they get paid faster. 86. But that's just how the world of that's how this world works, unfortunately. Jeez, awesome, Untamed. Every Asian store owner does the cans. Yeah, pretty much, because we don't want to sign a contract. The only contract that we sign is with the landlord. Couldn't find bread. Oh, you don't need bread. Can I take things off? Can't remove label product when it's still on the shelf. Can I remove this? I cannot. Corporatism for you? Yeah. This is why I always say, like, why people will say, hey, you should raise taxes on the rich or corporations. They don't care about that stuff that much because there's always a way to go around it, you know? But what they do not want are these small startups like me. Hell, take Logan Paul, for example. He started with his prime drink. Regardless what your feelings on Logan Paul and the product is, when you first try to get into their space, they're gonna do everything they can to crush you, like literally crush you, like with all these regulations saying, hey, you need to put this with the get this approved with the FDA, blah blah blah, and all that stuff. They're gonna try to make it as hard for you as possible, and then only then when you actually get starting to eat some of their market shares, that's when they are actually serious, which is they're gonna try and buy you out. You're never. This is what a lot of these places do. All right, cash. I'm not lowering the price, guys. Get over it. I'm not turning on the lights either. All right. This looks like it. Alright, we're gonna try and pay this back. Payments. Hey, I can't pay it all back now? Huh. Okay, I guess not. It's not about the money, it's about the competition. Yeah. Some people just don't understand that competition is everything. Without competition, you do not have to innovate. We're in the gaming space. A perfect example would be EA, Electronic Arts. I mean, they're the only one who can make those football games, right? NFL, Madden, or whatever. Where's the competition? There is none because they're the only one who can make NFL licensed games. So what happens? It stagnates. But does it really matter to them? No, not really, because they make a crap ton of money from them. So it doesn't really matter. As long as they can, money is just a way of means is just one thing that they care about. It's all about control. And there's also one thing you guys don't get is that they really want to control behavior. So another thing, how much is this game? I think it was like for sales like $8.99 or something. It's all about behavior. So when it comes to food, especially, this is what I learned about it. It doesn't matter if you make the best burgers and the best fries because your everyone's taste buds are subjective. They change depending on your mood, depending on the day or whatever. However, it's all about behavior. And what you guys notice is that even though I'm pretty sure that you can make your own coffee at home, it's cheaper. People understand that. You can go to a small barista store and make your own and pay a better, buy a better coffee. But you always go to Starbucks. You know why? It's because you're used to it. It's not just the marketing or the brand. It's because it's a behavioral thing. Once you are used to it, it's very hard to break. This is why, like, if you eat McDonald's fries, you pretty much are stuck by them. And even if you eat other fries that are better, most likely, most of the time, you're gonna go and get fries from McDonald's. This is how food corporatism works. Same especially with Coca-Cola, Pepsi, any of these drinks or stuff, chocolate bars or whatever. Anyways, and as Mr. Beast says, I'm glad he broke into that space of chocolates. It's always dominated by those big four: Lindt, Mars, Hershey's, and there's another one I don't remember. Nestle, that's right. But other than that, I mean, even if he did kind of broke into it, he doesn't really. His product is not good enough. You haven't gone to Starbucks once. Well, that's clearly on you, though. I'm not saying that Starbucks is bad. I've never been to Starbucks, or I don't really go to Starbucks because I personally don't drink coffee, because if it just saves me money, I'd rather not have caffeine in my system. But yeah, that's just how it is. All right, what else can I market? Tea. How much money do I have? Alright, come on. Pay back. All payments are paid. Awesome. Okay, that's cool. Oh, that's why I don't have any money. Which one of these? Cheese? Do people really like cheese? Tea? We need eggs. Let's grab two. No, let's grab one egg. Huh, I'm enjoying myself playing this game, of all things. Give me this. Oh! I don't have a fridge. I don't have a fridge. Go! No, 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 no. This is such an L for me. Really, Armin? I mean, I learned this through just pure basic trial and error. It's just common sense to me. How do can I carry and hold? What? Oh, okay. Rotate, box up, place. Well, that doesn't look very good. How much money do I have left? All right, we need to adjust our price just a little bit, just because, well, maybe we're being a little bit too greedy. We want to give the people a little bit better prices. $11.99. So we'll try and make everything the profit just around $5 then, except for the oil because we can't afford that. Sugar should be okay. $6.79 then. $6.79. Cereal is fine, but we can do that. $7.99. That's pretty much it. Okay. Should be good. Please don't tell me these are going to expire. Don't think too much on it. All for the cheese. Purchase a fridge or shelf. I'll purchase a fridge. Alright, I'm going to do this for one more day, and then I'm going to take my dogs out for a walk. But yeah, if there's a restaurant simulator like this, I would be very happy to play it. It just takes me to a good time. And it's funny how my friends always say, like, I can't believe you're turning in your suit and going to sell, instead of selling penthouses or houses, luxury apartments or whatever, and you're gonna put on an apron and sell $5 sandwiches. I was like, well, you guys just don't understand. It's just something about that fact that someone comes in and buys the things that you make yourself, that just gives me such a wonderful feeling. Because it's mine. If someone comes into your store, not only do they pay for it, but the fact that they're willing to drive, spend the energy, and come back, you know, it just gives me a nice sense of pride, you know. 39.56. Where no matter how expensive a house is, it's not like I built the house. I helped sell it, I helped market it, and I showed it. But at the end of the day, it's not my house. I didn't I didn't buy it, and I certainly didn't sell it. So it's just, I just find it to be a little bit more personal, and gives me a better sense of pride. That's just what I think. Too much energy to drive? No, I completely understand. I mean, back in the day, I remember like the gas prices was like over almost $5 here, and in Texas of all places. It was just crazy. Everyone here drives trucks. All right, 10.79, 8. Okay, what do you want, lady? All right, I think the price is all good now. We're good on the prices. Just like 10 or 20 cents under the 99 cents range. That's all. So do what makes you happy. Yeah, there's half truth and half lies in that statement, Humvee. Hey, Tui. Been a while. Good to see you, my man. I am playing a simulation game, and I'm really enjoying this. Let me know if there's a game like this, except if it's like in a restaurant or something. I would love to play these kind of games again. I mean, gas is not cheap right now, though. But back then, I remember, like, oh, geez. Like, my friend drove an Escalade. Whew. His gas price, every time he goes to the pump, it's almost like $100. Every time. It's incredible. Gas was $6. Jeez. I know. If you're in California, I think it was like $7 or $8. Stupid. And no, I still prefer, whatchamacallit, I still prefer gas over electric cars. And I don't have anything against electric cars. I just don't find them to be all that reliable. As for, I do believe the future is electric vehicles. I'm not sure about electric cars. So if there's like an electric train or some kind of mass transportation, yeah, I'm all for it. But I don't think cars is the future. Thus, my mom really wanted a Tesla until I took her to California and we actually drove them because my aunt has one. She didn't like it one bit. It's a very pricey car. It's like buying an Apple product. Overpriced, looks good, but Reliable in the long run? I don't think so, especially with the battery. Yeah, 2019 during COVID, the cheapest gas I ever saw was actually 89 cents. I was so surprised by that. But then again, no, that was during a special, or no, during 2020. Sorry, excuse me. It was a very special time then, because I remember like my gas was like, it was like $6 to $8. It was quite strange to fill up. 24 cents. I'll just give you the whole thing. Just you keep the 1 penny, miss. $30 a gallon. I mean, it's pretty much normal for me. It's about, yeah, that's about the same price for me right now. But I only go out when I have clients, so don't really need anything. Coffee is too expensive, my ass. All right, 1477. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Our store level is almost up. We're leveling up. Don't electric trains already exist? Well, I am not sure. If you're talking about maglev, I think that's what you're talking about. I'm in Texas, so they've been talking about building some kind of high-speed rail train from Houston to Dallas for, I don't know, 10 years now. It's never gonna happen. And I'm not exactly sure about that because $30.22. Mainly because, guys, you have to understand there's the building part and then the maintenance part. The those high-speed rail trains like you see at the Shinkansen in Japan, they're very, very expensive to maintain. I don't even think they even make any profit. Only like 1 or 2 in the world makes the profit on that. If it doesn't make a profit, well, how do you keep it maintained? Tax. And in Texas, we already have like some of the highest property taxes in the world. Unlike a income tax, you cannot escape property tax. It is just not possible. You have to go and argue. Why do you guys keep taking it from the new shelf? What's wrong with y'all? During 2008 graduation, I remember it was like yesterday. I remember 2008. That was actually when I graduated. I was literally going to the military by then. So that was a good time. I still remember 9/11 when it first hit. I came into America when I was 8, so 1998. So I barely remember the Clinton administration. So I guess you can say I started with the Bush administration. We're not getting into politics though. But if you're gonna talk about those things from what I remember, yeah, I remember Bush, and I remember Obama, and then you got Trump, and then you got Biden right now. During the recession though, the only thing 2008, the only thing that was good was probably Subway, because I remember Subway actually being good. This is why they succeeded during that era, because you know there's that song of $5, $5 foot long. That was before the Jared and the commercial thing, because during that time, I mean, one, it's healthy, and two, it's $5 for a foot long sandwich. Everyone in the everyone during lunch hour went and eat at that place because they didn't. I'm sure there were sandwiches before, but you couldn't really beat that price. So that was actually what I was trying to do when I started. So if I ever get my restaurant up, I'm only gonna do sandwiches and then maybe like a dessert, and that's it. And yeah, I hope that you guys can continue to support me. Eventually, I will be able to show you guys my store. Wouldn't that be something? A YouTuber or streamer actually opening up a restaurant where you guys can come in and harass him. He was gonna make food by day, and then at night he's gonna be playing some games with y'all. That would be cool. I think, wouldn't you say? $5 foot long was not a foot long. Well, it's not like you measured it. I think they got sued by it. You know. Products not found. Who cares? Satisfied. Start the next day. I don't think you can lose in this game. Prices have fallen. Cereal, sugar is up. Okay. All right, now we can charge a little bit more. $8.79. Coffee down. Okay. All right. $10.99. Sugar up. $7.79. The tuna incident. Say what you want about the tuna, but the only sandwich I ever ate in at Subway has actually been tuna. I never had a problem with it. Right now though, oh, these are not expired. Cool. Right now though, market, furniture. I need a fridge. Give me a fridge. $200, 375. Oh, I'll take this one then. Freezer, 400. Okay. Where's the freezer? Churn? How do I churn? Rotate. This is not cool. There we go. We're gonna stock up on some eggs finally. Remember, the eggs were like, what? I'll tell you a little bit story about COVID. Imagine if you open a restaurant, right? You gotta go out and buy, ingredients. So I remember like chicken breast. The cheapest was like 99 cents a pound. And then, so I bought a box, usually about 38 pounds, was about $38, a little bit under there, with tax, so about $40. Imagine you walk in one day and it's $60. And then you walk in another day, it's $80. And then you walk in another day, it's $120. You would go insane as a restaurant owner, because I almost did. And on top of that, people were hoarding it. So unlike the regular consumers who were hoarding for no reason, we actually had to hoard it. Because every time I go there, it's all gone. They had to limit our purchase. And some restaurant actually went bankrupt because of this. Some of them wasn't really trying to hoard things. They needed a lot of chicken breast. I only needed one shell because it was a one-man job. But and also, guys, here's another trick to you. If you ever open up a restaurant like these, make sure that every one of these equipments are actually commercial grade. If you try and use a fridge from Sears or Walmart, your regular appliances, they will not pass inspection. I learned that the hard way. It was a very difficult time for me. I did not like that. Anyways, let's save. Anyways, I think that's it. I'm going to stop it here, guys. I still need to go walk my dog, sorry. And Tui, thanks for coming in again. And what's up, Tui? Since you're here, I might as well just listen to what you have to say. I have to go walk my dog because my mom's not here. And then afterwards, I got to go work out. And then I got to edit some videos. What's up, Tui? I'm still here. I'll listen to you. I saved. We're going to continue this another day. See ya, Untamed. I'm still here, Tui. If you want to... You got about... I don't know. 30 seconds? What about cooking stream? Look, I tried to do a cooking stream. Trust me, I tried. But if you can look at my space right here... I mean, my green screen is right here. And if I take a stove and put it right here... It's going to be quite dangerous, flammable. I don't have access to water. And if I do cook something, the grease will go up. And it's going to... You don't want grease going to your computer, right? It's going to fall asleep during to you talking. Come on, Untamed. Come on. Now you're making me feel bad. Come on. Watch my other videos, and then you can fall asleep to that. That's why I say if I ever open up at my restaurant again, and you guys can actually... I don't need a green screen. I'll just show you my kitchen. Then I can cook. So I imagine if I open up my restaurant again, I'll be streaming even during the day. If there's no one here, I can just talk and chat with you guys, play some games. And then if there's a customer comes in, then obviously I have to tend to the customer. But then afterwards, at night when my shop closes, after I do all the prepping, and then I was thinking like as a streamer, I can just cook regular food. You're not gonna see me cooking beef Wellington or 5-star, 3-star Michelin dishes or anything. But I think it would be really, really cool that if you guys come in every day, not only to hear me talk, but watch me cook and have a little bit dinner, that would be really, really awesome. Yeah. Untamed, I would stay longer, trust me, but I gotta walk my dog. They need to go out and do their duty, so unless you know how to make them feel bad. I can't help you. And then I gotta go work out. You don't want me to get all. I need to lose weight. I need to grow a little bit more attractive for you guys. You know. But anyways, guys, Tui, Humvee, Untamed, everyone who's still here, thank you so much for coming in. I had more fun and during the stream, more fun than I thought. But until tomorrow, I'll see you guys. See, they're barking. I can't help it. They want to go out. All right, guys. See you guys next time. Have a good night. Bye.